I feel like there's an audience. You just gotta find them and try to connect with them. I got younger cousins that's in their 20, like 21. I'm 32, so I got like 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds, 23 under.
Right.
You feel me? So I'm talking to them. I'm hanging out with them. Like I'm giving them. I'm helping them grow as people. We going to the gym. I'm trying to treat them like humans. Like,
Hip-hop started from the slums of the Bronx, New York. I fell in love with breakbeats, the techniques, b-boying, MCing, crushing whoever was in front of you. It was groovy. You knew how it was. It's true, it's hip-hop. It's only one source to get it. It's I Do It For Hip-Hop Podcast. Subscribe Google Play, iTunes, and DJ Bugsy 215 SoundCloud. It's all about the hip-hop. Keep it hip-hop. What up? It's your boy DJ Bugsy. Do It For Hip Hop Podcast. It's good to be back on the Miggity mic. I got a very special guest representing Harlem. I want to give a big shout out to B Jizzle that anchored this meeting, man, and this episode, man. This is episode 118. Listen, thank God, man, because, this is hard work. A lot of people think that it's easy being a podcaster. It's easy to get in front of the mic. I'm not one of those. I'm a guy that really is strategic about what I do. Scooter will tell you, he's a boss in his own right. Shout out to Eric, on the audio. Since episode 1, we on 118. So you see the grind, you see the work ethic, but let's not forget who's here and why he's here. I want to bring to this show, man, Poisonwitdavibez, man. Harlem.
Thank you. Appreciate you for having me, Bugsy. Word. Appreciate you. It's been a while coming. For sure.
Yo, bro, let me tell you. Because listen, first of all, I didn't know we met in Miami. That's number one. We talked behind the scenes or whatever with that. But now it's like it was supposed to happen months on end. Yeah, you know what I mean? Word. But it's God's time. So
right, it is. Yeah,
you know God
always got his timing.
Yeah.
Whoever your higher power is, they put you through what they put you through for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're a soldier and you're strong, you're gonna survive it. You're gonna
survive
get through
it. Absolutely.
Right.
So let's get to first. Let's start off with Harlem, man, and your upbringing and getting off the porch,
right,
and what your influences was and how what was about hip hop that attracted you back when you was a young kid.
For the most part, the rawness of hip hop, the being able to just like persevere.
Yeah,
like a lot of my favorite artists, they persevered through a lot of shit. Like, my pops, he's close friend with Dame Dash. They very close friends.
Shout out to Dame. He was on that podcast.
I seen that's like one of the episodes I watched.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, he got Dame on it. That's fire.
Yeah.
But my pops, they close friends, and just my pops' upbringing, he did about a couple 19 years, 20 years in the prison or whatever. But they got his story on the network that Dame Dash has.
Okay.
So whatever episode, I think is his name Whip. They call him Whip. So y'all can find that there.
I'm gonna check it out.
But as far as the influences, the rawness, being able to persevere, DMX probably is one of my favorite rappers.
Right. For sure. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Facts. I got a song called "A Dark Man's Experience" based over his name.
Okay.
His name is Dark Man X. So I was like, we found a way to flip his name. And that's really how it worked for me with the music, the rawness.
Okay.
Word.
Now let's talk about your EP, the Bible.
Right.
You flipped it instead of the Bible.
Right.
Bro, I was like, okay, check him out.
Yeah, I like to play around. I pick up fast on wordplay. Like, it's just so crazy.
Yeah.
And the Bible is just it's my way of life. Like a lot of the way I sing and rap on that project, that I really stand on everything I say. Like how I think and how I am as a man,
right?
Individual artist.
Yeah.
Like that right there is like, all right, y'all want to hear who he is?
Right.
Those songs right there, y'all gonna get a good idea. Like.
Who you are.
Yeah.
That's dope. And that photo you took, is that in Harlem?
Yeah, that's in Harlem on 143rd and Lenox. It's the block.
Shout out that's the danger zone, bro. That's Big L, because Mason, Cameron, they always 40th. Talk about Lenox, man. They always talk
all
about
the time.
Like
Big Cameron, one of my favorite rappers too. One of my biggest influence.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause he a funny dude. Like
yeah, he's silly as hell.
And he don't let nobody the way that people portray him. Stop him from succeeding. Like you see him and Mace right now. Like that's just amazing to me because they was beefing and I ain't never think.
Yeah, me either.
Two Harlem niggas seeing the way they came up and talked. Like I'm like they never gonna get together again. But to see them get together, it bring my spirit as a Harlem artists.
It inspires you to go harder.
Yeah,
for sure.
Stay true to the Harlem shit. You feel me?
Now let's talk about Red Carpet, because that's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And tell me your process with that, because that joint is. I like how you put it together though.
I appreciate that.
But explain to the audience what that song was about.
I got my man Sendo Movies. He do
he do visuals. Yeah,
and he rap. We actually got a joint project together as well.
Okay.
He shoot a lot of my work. That's kind of how the Jizzle situation came about.
Okay.
That's my man's. I fuck with him personally. We got a personal relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, that song. I had a year where, COVID happened. It kind of fucked up my confidence with the music.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have no guidance. I didn't really have nobody teaching me like who to go to and how to pivot and get myself out there.
Right.
Coming out of COVID, I started performing. I was performing most of my rap career. I stopped for 2-3 years, but I always kept recording.
Okay.
So the red carpet treatment came from the fact that I just felt like my confidence left, but it came back because when I started going outside and performing,
right?
Like I'm performing songs that's like 2 years old and people loving it like it's new, and it's telling me like, yo, that's you. Like stay confident. They love that shit. Don't let the way the style changing now dictate how you feel about yourself. Cause I'm not a drill rapper. Like I could do the drill shit, but it's not necessary for me. Cause I'm honestly trying to push peace and positivity more times than not. So that way, when I started feeling like the woman was loving me, I'm like, damn, everywhere I go, they showed me bad love. I'm like, and niggas is hating. It's like, all right,
of course, they
fuck it. It's giving red carpet. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like red carpet. It's feeling like red carpet treatment. The way I'm getting treated versus how y'all getting treated.
Right.
Yeah, y'all got the glow. I got the clout and all that, but I got a glow.
I'm glad you brought drill up because I want you to speak to what you said about how you want to be peace and positivity versus drill. And we know drill music took over the scene for New York for a big time. And rest in peace to Pop Smoke.
For sure, rest in peace to Pop Smoke, for real.
How do you maintain your audience when most people want to hear drill music and hear the drill type beats, and you know I was on the ops and the videos flashy and the money and the guns versus being positive and trying to push the positive message,
stand up
like how BDP did back in the 80s,
right,
you know what I mean, or Talib Kweli,
right?
You know they don't want to hear that. So what keeps you kind of like? Because do you feel like it's an audience for people that want the peace and the positivity,
I feel like
or you feel like they strictly drill?
I feel like there's an audience. You just gotta find them and try to connect with them. I got younger cousins that's in their 20, like 21. I'm 32, so I got like 21-year-old, 22-year-olds, 23 under. You feel me? So I'm talking to them. I'm hanging out with them. Like I'm giving them. I'm helping them grow as people. We going to the gym. I'm trying to treat them like humans. Like, all right, we equal. Just because y'all younger than me, I want y'all to be able to like embrace me as much as I'm trying to embrace y'all, because I'm confused too.
Right.
Like, I'm not understanding why y'all like this shit, but y'all come to me and talk about positive stuff.
Yeah.
So I go and talk to them, and I continue to make the music and see if they like it.
Right.
If they like it, I distribute it to the young ones that I know personally.
Okay.
They'll sing my shit to whoever their friends are. We'll go to the gym singing my shit. Chicks be like, yo, who that? I be like, they be like, that's him. I be like, what? And then I realized it's all about just really being proactive and present in people's lives if you really want that impact. And I also look at like L.L. Cool J's and like
he just dropped the project.
And I'm just like, yo, like he's sticking to who he is. Like I gotta stick to my way because I'm still a fan regardless. So if I can still be a fan, I know somebody could go and push to the positive side sooner or later.
Right.
Feel me? It don't gotta be the majority. It could be minority for me.
Yeah.
As long as we make it some type of impact.
Base,
So
now, what about the DJs? How does the DJs is receptive to that kind of music? Because to me, when I hear your music, I think of Juice WRLD. I think of
Uzis and them.
Yeah, Gang. And
people tell me that.
Yeah, because that's the vibe you give.
Right,
I'm a real listen, bro. I'll be telling all y'all Harlem niggas this.
Yeah.
Like I'm a student of the game.
You are.
So if I hear something, I'm gonna already be able to put you where I feel you at with it, and that's where I feel.
And I respect that because those like I
got an ear for.
I didn't really like Juice WRLD at first.
Right.
Like I was like, yo,
rest in peace to Juice WRLD.
But rest in peace, word. But then I started listening. I'm like, yo, this kid talented. Like
very talented. Like
man. Granted, he's talking about a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. You don't have to like those things.
No.
You going, but once you hear what you like, resonate with the artist, and allow yourself to know that side of the artist.
Absolutely.
So like to answer the question, mentally, it's just like can you repeat the question one more time?
No, I was asking you like, how does the DJs?
So the DJs
receptive
right? So that's the problem.
Kind of music.
Like so DJs they be fucking with it. Like I ain't gonna lie. Cause I normally get DJs to hear me when I perform.
Okay.
And I'll normally react or notice their reaction through how they mixing it when they like. Cause niggas do that cuts. They do their cuts when they hear some fire.
Yeah,
and they'll start. So some of them will start like, talking. I'm like, oh, they really fucking with me. Yeah. And then I'll see if the crowd fuck with me. I'm like, DJ, play that back. Let me
run that back.
And he run it back. Cause sometimes I don't get that opportunity to have those running back.
DJs, a lot of DJs, not a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot because then I'm not trying to put New York DJs under the bus. But a lot of these DJs be wanting paper. to play your records.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? If your paper not long,
I just want to shout out one DJ that I really truly respect, and he's really like did right by me. Two.
Okay.
DJ L.P.
Okay.
She is a woman DJ.
Oh, shout out to her. I love female DJs.
Put me on. Right. She put me on my first.
Shout out to Spinderella, all of them.
She put me on my first SOB stage.
Oh, salute.
Last year, facts. That was fire. And DJ Thematics, like
dang.
one of my closest friends is friends with him. And,
for real?
Yeah, and I met him just on being outside.
Right.
And he fucked with me so hard. He invited me to like a skating rink, and he'll play my shit even when I'm not there. Niggas will tag me when they at his events. I'm like, this nigga really. Like, yeah. I didn't even have to send no money through him.
That's love, man.
And that was just like right there. That's the ones I identify with.
Right.
When I see it, like I haven't seen it that many times.
But you still seen it.
But I still seen it. You feel
some
me?
people can't say that. Some artists can't say that.
At all.
So let me ask you this, because in the conversations that have been in the last couple of days, and Mason Cameron kind of like anchored it a little bit.
Right.
They feel a type of way that Lil Wayne is not performing at the Super Bowl. And I was actually surprised coming from them to a certain extent.
Look at this.
Lil Wayne, damn.
Best rapper alive on my back.
Yo, that's crazy. But listen, I honestly agree with them, but I understand the business side of it. Because Kendrick did his thing this year. You can't deny it.
And his name is buzzing. You don't.
Right.
How could y'all not understand that this is Super Bowl and it's the person whose name is ringing right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, can't be mad. I literally just I was looking at your Drake versus Kendrick shit. Like that helped me understand what you was asking, because like I'm like, damn, Kendrick. Yeah, I love to Not Like Us, and I hate it at the same time because it's like it's repetitive. Like everybody playing it out. And it's like yes, it's a
and honestly, in the history of hip hop, I never seen a rap battle last this long.
Me neither.
And I never seen a song last this long about another rapper.
Right?
So like when it come to that, Kendrick is
Hit 'Em Up, one of my favorite.
Hit 'Em Up is number one for me.
I remember I was growing up saying the same shit that he was saying to Biggie just because that shit was hilarious to me. But the way he going crazy, like the way Kendrick made it drag out. Well, Kendrick and Drake play a part in making it drag out because they kept responding. Like one of y'all could have took the L and walked off.
Yeah.
Which Drake ended up doing. But now he's coming back out with, picking up the momentum.
Yeah.
So like I said, on that Super Bowl shit, like they all dragging it, we get it. Y'all love Wayne. Like and it's in New Orleans. We get it. Wayne barely remember his lyrics.
That's true.
I can't expect that man to give us a great show.
Listen, and see, in hindsight, this is the thing. Like people were posting like old like shows of Lil Wayne and how he didn't hear his words and how it was kind of corny and how this and that. And I'm saying, well, when he do this show, I don't believe, in my opinion, that it's going to be like though. I feel like it's the Super Bowl and because he has a team. Shout out to Karen Civil. Right. I feel like it's going to be on another level. Right. And I feel like it's going to be a Hot Boys reunion. Because Charlamagne was saying he ain't going to get the Hot Boys. And
y'all crazy if you think that's not.
November 2nd in New Orleans, it's a Hot Boys reunion in real time. Like Like Louisiana Fest, like that shit is happening already. So they're already connected.
Yeah.
So you can't say you're not gonna bring out the Hot Boys.
Nah, yeah, I feel like that production would have went right too.
Absolutely, because you got Juvie, you got Manny Fresh. I mean, come on, man.
And I think I seen Juvenile and what's name do like a Tiny Desk recently.
Yeah.
So I feel like that helped the momentum as well. They tripping if they think that was gonna be.
Manny Fresh and Juvie is on tour.
Right, they
separately.
I seen that.
So it's like they all. So by them hitting those cities, by the time February come around, this is sprinkling that familiarity of the '90s and what we listen. So the audience that might not know about them, they're gonna know about them now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, like that shit's so fire. I tell you, Wayne one of my favorite rappers all the time. So
absolutely.
So even and Kendrick one of my favorite rappers too. So it's just like seeing that, I'm like, damn, that's a tug of war for me. But at the same time, I see where we at today.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't expect. There's a Super Bowl. It's not like it's
right.
The honoree of.
And the other part that people wasn't talking about enough for me is that next year the Super Bowl is going to be in San Fran, and the year after that it's going to be in L.A. So why not? But I get it. I get it. It ain't about where you from. It ain't about all that. It's about the numbers, the money, the ad dollars, and all that. I get it.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, for the sake of argument, it's not like he can't catch it in Cali.
Right about
but
that,
his momentum might not be there in 2026. So I get it too. I get it. I get all the different.
It's hard because we want to give the OGs they flowers.
Oh yeah,
so that's
for sure.
What makes it hard.
And that's the other thing I understood about Nicki. We don't know. Not to say Lil Wayne's dying anytime soon. Hopefully he don't.
I feel you on that.
But we don't know because we just lost Rich Homie Quan. Not to bring up drugs or ODs or anything. Not to say he went. I'm not here to say that.
Let's be realistic.
Right, but at the same time, we know what Wayne be into.
We seen him hospitalized.
Right.
That's just one of the scariest times of my life. Right. I was like, nah, Wayne, they going to visit Wayne? In a coma? What?
Right, yeah.
So I feel you on that. We got to, I feel like the same way. He's still holding the 2 cups. We got to, what's up? We got to know. So I feel you.
For sure. Well, I want to ask you, when do you know when to pivot? And is there any other lanes outside of hip hop that you want to embark upon?
I feel like you never know when to pivot. I feel like I feel like you just gotta have your shit situated. Like for instance, you asked, is there any other lanes? I was about to say R&B, but R&B is hip hop.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, to an extent.
But because of the way it's been ingraded over time,
right, with
Drake and 6 Black, and Tory Lanez and Bryson Tiller, it's hard. Right. You got people feeling like Drake's an R&B artist, which I don't feel that he is.
I feel you 100%.
So because they try to do the same thing with Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill definitely is R&B, but she's a rapper first.
Yeah,
because when the Fugees first came out, she wasn't really singing like that.
Right. Fact. So that just helped me answer that. Honestly, like I do have a love for R&B heavy. Like
okay, you can tell on your music.
I do rap a lot, but I feel like melodic music brings another frequency as well. Like
absolutely.
And you got to be able to identify frequencies and what they do to you mentally and physically. Like you feel me? So
you kicking knowledge, bro.
So I feel like I learned that, and I wanna just interpret that.
Okay.
And as well as radio, I've done radio for a year. On DTF Radio.
I know about that.
That was another venture that I like to.
So you want to get in my lane?
For sure. I do want to. That's why I was happy to even learn, like get to connect with you because it put me in a place where like, oh, I get to talk to somebody that does this shit. Like I did it for a year. I feel like I got my good experience. But
I think I seen a video of you doing it. You was actually in the state. Did you post that on Instagram?
Yeah.
I think I did see that. I said check him out.
Yeah, facts. And I had it was one of my best friend's show. It was her show.
Right.
But she had me running it sometimes, like by myself, because she couldn't make it.
Right.
And it put me in a zone where I was like, damn, I really want to be able to talk to the people.
Yeah.
Not just be an artist. Like I want to be able to learn and expose other people who don't got the exposure.
Yeah, like how I'm exposed.
Yes, me, exactly. So
absolutely.
those are another lanes, and acting a little bit, acting and shit like that. So.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So what's next for you, bro? Like I know you dropped the project. This year is basically almost over. I don't know if you have
something
that's in a tuck that's gonna come out this year. But what's next for you?
Got you. For the most part, I wanna. So I just started working in the Department of Education. I started just getting my shit into there. So that's another lane that I wanna
helping the youth.
Exactly.
They need a lot of help.
And I wanna be able to use my music to show them like, yo, it's a lane everywhere. Don't just do music, basketball. There's other ways. Psychiatrist, you could be a good person. You could talk to people. But if you like music, I know music.
Right.
I can help y'all. Let's build something. Hopefully, I get like programs to where I could lead that way.
Yeah. That's dope.
Other than that, the projects I do, I'm working on a lot of visual shit.
Videos.
December. I'm trying to give the people something personal. My mom's birthday is December 19th, and then you got Christmas coming. So I just really want to honor my moms for the most part because she really helped me a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been through some shit.
That's your best friend?
What
do you, when you say you've been through some shit, what is one of the things that kind of like you had a point in your life where you didn't know which way you was going to turn, but then I'm sure your mom and God kind of like brought you out of it. Can you speak upon that before you go?
So for instance, like I just was dealing with depression because like I ain't had my pops for 19 years. You know, my mom, she got married but it didn't work out. However, the person that she was married to was like a father to me. You feel me? Okay. And then losing him kind of.
He passed away?
No, excuse me, not losing him, but like
they broke up.
Them split.
But he didn't stay in contact with you.
Yeah, and I don't think it was on purpose. You feel me? Because he was young. You feel me? I'm learning as a man that I don't know what he had to deal with specifically.
Right.
You feel me? I know it was hard.
Yeah.
I know they argued and shit, but in hindsight, I don't know nothing. I'm going to school, trying to live my life.
Right.
But learning life, after a while, I started realizing, like, damn, bro, you depressed. Like you feel like you are missing somebody. You didn't know that you was. Like, you thought you was good. Like, you always had a good head on your shoulders.
So do you feel like therapy is needed?
Yes. I went to therapy on purpose because I felt like nobody was.
Community.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like nobody's accepting therapy. Everybody acting like they got it figured out.
No, they don't got it figured out.
Yeah, they don't.
Don't. If you listen, I always tell people, man, it's one thing to pray. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
God is
right.
He's the man.
That part. That's what I'm saying. Word.
But there is another part of it where you need to speak to someone about
proactive.
how you feel and get it out because it's gonna grow in you.
It is,
and it's going to become an animal that you're not going to foresee in the near future. And you don't want to see that part.
And I was becoming like real angry, like for no reason. I'm a happy person. You feel me? Like regardless of what I've been through.
It was the trauma.
It was the trauma. I was getting anxiety attacks, thinking I'm having heart attacks and shit. Like I'm going to the doctor. They're like, nothing wrong with you. And then they found out, oh, you just having a major anxiety attack. So I'm like, damn. Yeah. I didn't think. And then I lost my RP, my brother Tyree. You probably see the chain. That's my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah.
How you lose him?
Marine. He's a Marine. I think
Jizzle B Jizzle, that's your hold up,
that's my uncle.
That's your uncle, but that's B Jizzle brother.
No. B Jizzle my god brother. So it's like a family, like we
okay.
Me Jizzle are family through God.
Okay. But the person that died wasn't his blood. That's my blood. That's your blood brother.
Yeah. That's my
oh wow.
That's my mother's brother.
Okay, rest in peace.
Yeah, we were the same age. He was a week and a half older than me.
Okay.
So it kind of hit me super hard. You feel me? Like,
I understand.
We grew up in the same house. 8 of us, 10 of us in the projects. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then my mom's moved over here. He either around my mom's or we always together.
Right.
Literally, that's why I call him my brother. You feel me? Like, I don't call him my uncle. I was like, that's my brother. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
So, just like his other, like my mother, other sister, that's like my sister. Yeah, it's my aunt, but that's like my sister, same age. So, for the most part, that shit just fucked me up. And then I just had to get the therapy and get the help and get to talking to people like, yo, I don't know what's wrong with me.
But the good part about it all is you got self-awareness.
Yeah.
And you was able to identify that you had an issue. A lot of times it becomes an issue late and you identify late. And it's too late. And then by that time, you either OD'd, you shot somebody, you did some real crazy shit, and you regret it. And now you got doing 30 to 60 because you didn't get that stuff out.
Exactly. And I felt like I was going down the road with my pops. You feel me? Like that nigga, it was in jail 19 years. He didn't get out till I was 25. You feel me? I was like,
yeah, that's a lot,
damn.
man.
Yeah. So
that's a lot.
And I try to even embrace that. Like, that's where the depression kicked in too, because me trying to embrace him when he got home still was hard.
Absolutely. Because he missed your whole life.
He missed my whole life. And he kind of felt like he didn't deserve to have the father title. And I'm like,
which
nah.
I understand.
And I understood that. But I said, nah, Pops, I'm different.
You forgave him.
I forgive you.
And that's a big part too.
You feel me?
Because holding grudges can tear you inside and out.
Especially if you don't understand what's going on. He trying to provide for us. It's hard out here for us. We in Harlem. That's Harlem in the 90s and the 80s.
Shit, Big L ain't call it the danger zone for nothing.
You feel me? He was right.
Shout out to Big L.
He's from Crown Square. My pop's Crown Square. I know you know that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's like on that end.
Yeah.
When just to get back on the why I said you never know how to pivot.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, once you understand life, then you're able to maneuver in the ways you want. So it's either time. So once you figure out, I'm an artist. I know I'm an artist.
Right.
Let me get this project out. Tell them this is the project for here. This is this kind of project.
Yeah.
I may not be back around for a while because I'm not that type of artist. Like, I got a bunch of...
You going to drop it and you're like, all right, I'll see y'all in a few, but right now, that's what...
Or y'all paying attention. You feel me? And if you're paying attention, you see the little sneaky shit I do, like all the sneaky content, because I want y'all to be creative too. Like, I want y'all to have freedom to express when you want.
Yeah.
As an independent artist.
Right.
Because that's what I get to do independently.
Yeah,
I ain't
absolutely.
signed to nothing, so I got that freedom.
Right.
Feel me? So...
Last question. You said it's important about performing. Why you feel as an artist independently that's so important? Performing.
Because you really want to show your personality. Like, you really want to show them that you really is that. It's not because I don't practice my performances ever. Like, I go straight to perform.
Right.
And I feel like I'm in a lane now where I want to be able to practice. I want to be able to get that that aesthetic where I get to go in, rehearsal,
Yeah.
Then I'm down pat because I get to say what I want to say. I get the whole... Once I start... If I ever do a concert, when I do a concert, I'm going to know how to work it.
Absolutely.
Without the extra help that, I just need y'all to set up here, set up here. I just need the DJ, sound check.
We good.
Lights, and we good.
Right.
I know how to perform.
Okay.
Let's just have some fun. Let's talk to the people.
Guess what? Next time, because B Jizzle, y'all had, I think they had like a car show or something.
Yeah.
The last time, I think the last guest from Harlem was here, they had like a car show. And I was
Joff.
Yeah, Joff.
I was with him at that shit.
Yeah, so shout out to Joff. But yeah, I remember that, and he was so hyped. Like, yeah, man, Buzz, I'm performing, and it's gonna be live.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, man, salute to that. But I want you to tell the people how they can follow you, what you got coming up next, and let's shout out who you want to shout out, bro.
Yeah, I'm Poisonwitdavibez, man. Y'all can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Every platform, Poisonwitdavibez. That's Poisonwitda vibes with Z at the end. Shout out to my mom, shout out to my family, shout out to my friends, shout out to the people that's really close to me, and shout out to the higher powers that be. And shout out to hip hop. Shout out to Bugsy too. I appreciate you, my guy. Word, I appreciate you. And we definitely gonna do this again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Projects I got going on. The Viable album is gonna come out either December or February 3rd, which is my birthday.
Okay,
I'm trying to decide those 2 dates.
So you're Aquarius?
Yeah, I'm Aquarius.
Okay, my mom Aquarius.
Word?
January 31st.
Oh, she right there. She there for me. That's what's up.
Shout out to my mom, Katrina, man. I love you, mom.
I know how strong that love get.
Oh yeah, for sure. My mom is everything.
And then I just got a bunch of visual projects where I'm just talking to the people and just shooting behind the scenes stuff, some shit that I've been at.
Okay. Well, again, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate Harlem. This is your boy DJ Bugsy. This is the Indie Artist Spotlight. Keep it hip hop. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Maybach music.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross. Right now, you rocking with the hottest DJ in the game. Let's go.